In a dense forest, there was a lake. All the animals used to drink water from the lake. The water of this lake was so sweet that many fish lived there for a long time. In this lake there lived a crab. The crab's best friend was a swan. That swan was in the same lake. They were happy in the company of each other. Their happiness lasted until one day a snake made its home near the lake. Every day the swan laid an egg. The snake would come and eat it.
I have to find a way to save my eggs,
thought the swan. One day, he went to the crab and said,
"Please help me, dear friend. My eggs are under threat. That cruel snake eats all the eggs in the nest. What can I do?"
The crab decided to help its best friend. The crab thought for a while. Then he said,
"I have an idea. Let us catch some fish from this lake and scatter them from the snake's house to the mongoose house."
That mongoose lived in the nearby tree. Then the crab and the swan caught some fish and dropped them from the mongoose's house all the way to the snake's house. Then both of them hid behind a tree and watched. They waited for some time. After a long time, the mongoose came out. He saw the fish and was overjoyed.
Fish right outside my own house,"
he said, smacking his lips. He happily ate all of them one by one. As he ate, he kept following the fish trail to the snake's house. Finally, the mongoose reached the house of the snake. Both the crab and the swan were watching all these events, waiting behind the tree. When the snake saw the mongoose, he thought,
"That mongoose is here to attack me. I had better fight with it."
After some time, the snake started to fight with the mongoose. They fought for some time. After a fierce battle, the mongoose killed the snake. Watching this behind the tree, the swan and the crab heaved a sigh of relief. But their joy was short-lived. The next day, the mongoose, looking for more fish, came upon the swan's nest. There the mongoose found more eggs of the swan. He immediately ate all of them. The swan and the crab now felt helpless. They had brought this new threat upon themselves. They did not know that the mongoose was the dangerous helper.
Our thoughtlessness had got us a new enemy, even more dangerous than the previous enemy,"
cried the swan. After a few days, they decided to form one more plan. To get rid of the dangerous helper mongoose. It is a must be careful while fighting with an enemy.